Hi Stampers! Today I'm going to show you how to do this, use the embossing paste for this cool background. Let's get started. I didn't think I would like the embossing paste because I thought it would be too messy or too hard, but it really is pretty easy. So I'm taking a piece of scrap paper, this is the grid paper, and my silicone mat, and I'm just putting this down onto the paper. Then we're using these stencils. They are called, or actually they're masks, they're just called masks. They are called the Pattern Party Decorative Masks. And they come in different shapes. This one is the diamond, one from the Eastern collection, some bricks, and some clouds. We're using the diamonds today. Okay, so we're going to put this on here, and we're going to put the stencil over the top. This has been well used. We're taking some washi tape and just taping it onto the mask and the silicone sheet. And that just makes it easier to flip up, and so this is what the effect we're going to do. So we're taking a piece of, for this card, black cardstock, and it's just 4 by 5 1/4, and we're just setting it down. Doesn't have to be at the top, and you can kind of see where it is. So this is the new embossing paste. I've done about 50 cards with this so far, with the same card, and you can see how much I have left. Still enough that it goes a long way, but you do have to make sure that you keep this closed when you're not using it. It does dry pretty quickly. So I have a piece of, it's a wax paper or like a freezer paper kind of thing, and I'm using my tool. So I'll show you the tools. The spatulas. We have this shape, oops, and the knife. We're going to just use this one right now. It seemed to work the best. You just need just a tiny bit. That's how it can go such a long way. I would say about a dime size shape. Put the cover right back on so it doesn't dry out. I'm going to put this on, move this out of the way for a second. Put this on our paper. So it's not much at all. Take a couple drops of refill. One is fine. I'm using the lime. This will be pretty bright. 2 came out. And we're just going to mix it up. Very bright. Yeah, okay, that's alright. So that's what it looks like, and you just keep it all on your spatula. And then we just smoosh it on there. Sort of like cake or decorating something like that. And to get it all off, you just keep smooshing it in there. So you saw that that little bit made this entire card. You could use more if you want the whole thing, but I just wanted a portion of it for the look that I was going for. You just scrape it off, and that's it. Any excess you could use for another card, or you could store it in a different container because it's already contaminated. So now we're going to wipe off our tool right away because it will get sticky. I'm going to lift this up, take off our, see? Isn't that cool? Now we have to clean this right away because again it'll stick and it'll get in all our little cracks. And if you're doing this for a class or multiples, I think you can do about four of them before you need to stop and put it in some water to keep it from clogging up the little diamonds. So I wiped it off the top, and I'm wiping it off my mat with a wipe. The wipes work pretty good, and you want to get as much off that you can. and then I would just set this in water after my video here. I'll set this in water just to let it soak a little bit. And that's really all you need to do. So it takes a little bit, well, about 10-15 minutes to dry. And while it's drying, we can put the card together, the rest of the card. And then you just discard this little piece. So I'm using lemon lime twist, and we need to punch out our lime and our slice and the leaves. So I'm using the lemon lime, just a little piece of it, and we will stamp the lime. Now there's two sides to there's an up and down of the lime. There's a big side and a smaller side. And the punch, we want the big side on the top. So we will be stamping this on the left side, so we can just put it in that way. And we will use the lemon lime ink. Stamp it up, like so. And then we will use the slice right away, also with the lemon lime, and this will be stamping with the circle, the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So this way, because I stamped it that way, I won't mess up the paper. And you get that. And then the circle is 1 3/4 inch. And just put that on there like that. Next step is the leaves. And I just have a little piece of old olive, and let me show you a little trick. I did a template of the punch, and I mounted the leaves. I already have these mounted, but I mounted them with the template like this, and I took the stamps and I just laid them on top of the template and pushed down, and then I got them lined up so that when I stamp it, it'll be all lined up for me. So this, we're using old olive, and that should be here, and it's not, so we will use the lime. Had it a moment ago. Okay, so we're just going to stamp it like so. Now this piece is pretty small, so I will have to make a little handle, because for me to hold, well, let's see, maybe not. Yeah, it's pretty small. I can get it. So see, that just lined up with the stamp because I used that template. Okay. And it gave the same, because I used the lemon lime, it still looks the same as that one. And now this is pretty well dried already, so we can attach the other pieces to the card. I'm using a piece of the ribbon, and it's hard to see the black on black here. I'll put it like this so you can see. So we're putting the ribbon on the back using fast fuse. And again, all of the supplies will be listed on my website, like so. We'll put the card together now. And make sure it's going the right way. Okay. And I just took a doily and I cut it in half, because it didn't really need the whole doily. And that will go right there. So I'm going to put a little bit of the fast fuse right over, it's not quite dry, right over the bottom here, and just lay this on top. That'll all get covered up. This this, the whole lime will get attached here, and I would suggest using the fast fuse just because it sticks better to the paste. So put that one down there, and this one will go here. And for the lime, I did pop this one off, so I'm just using the regular size dimensionals. And we'll put this here. Come in. And that goes right over here. Okay. Then I took a little wink of Stella and put it right in the center. And that just goes right over just this on the slices, and it just really brightened up the card. Easy. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it just gives it a little sparkly. And then for the sentiment, I used the Happy Birthday in this set, and that is not mounted. Just take this one. We'll just stamp it on a little piece of white. And that gets stamped and put on there like so. Can't find my black ink. And so that's the finished product. So I hope you enjoy the paste. It's really easy and fun to use. It's easy to dye, and it's just a fun card. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.